It happened again. Guys, yesterday I lost my metro card again. I felt very awful. Tell me the reason I always lose my metro card, no matter how careful I am. Especially if I am not carrying a handbag or like a bigger bag deep enough to put the metro card inside. As long as I'm either holding the metro card in my palms or like I had it in the pocket of my trouser or whatever, I'm going to lose it. This has become like it has come to the point where I need to look into this thing. I was super careful yesterday, but I didn't know when my or how my metro card fell off. And then another thing still happened. I am an adult, but I acted like a kid. I activated that Nigerian whatever in me yesterday. So I will expose myself. Yes, I will teach you guys. So first off, I have my friend. We went to my other accommodation, like yeah, where I live, of course. Rented accommodation, not free. We went there to pick some of my things I left there, duvet, most importantly, and then few of my clothes that didn't dry up, that didn't dry when I was leaving. So I was supposed to go in the evenings, and if I had gone during the evenings, there is no way I would have lost that metro card because I planned on branching to one of the discount centers and getting something. But then because I was waiting for that, my friend, I didn't leave. Like I kept communicating her to know when she's going to arrive because she was coming over to my new place. So I didn't leave instantly because of her. So when she did arrive, we still had like major delays, trying to fix out some financial things, and then later on, long story short, we left. So, anyways, my roommates they are super sweet. Like they gave me some things to drink, like just to cheat my system. So I was taking that, having the best time of my life before we left the house. I was very happy with them, thanking them. So later on, I left with my sister. We went through this same metro I am in here, Max Metro Station. So we went through this metro station. So I had this trouser that has this pocket. That trouser, now I'm starting to hate that trouser. I had the trouser on, and then I was very particular about that metro card because I know what happens whenever I go without a handbag. So I kept touching the pocket to be sure that the metro card is there, right? And then we tagged in, got to the place, I tagged out, the metro card was still in me because every time this is like something I don't know, it gets lost. So I kept touching the pocket so that the mistake would not be repeated, especially as I know that I didn't have a back pocket, like handbag or whatever, just a front pocket. And the clothes is not that thick to hold it against your laps, like it's all these flare trousers then. So when we got to that land, also that house, that house, I don't know if there's some bad luck attached to that house. I lost a lot of things in that house. That house I left. I lost these people they oh let me not use a strong word, but I lost things there. I lost things that pained me. Even my friend lost as well, but it's okay. Then immediately I got there. That was after picking the things I forgot. I put my hand in my pocket. That because I was just with my sister, so it went off my memory to keep checking. So immediately I put my hand in my pocket while metro card was gone. I was like, sis, I'm not seeing my metro card. Like it felt like something left me. I felt so disappointed. What is this? I started looking for it everywhere in that apartment, the balcony, wherever I went to was not there. This happened within 10 minutes. From metro to that place is not even up to 5 minutes. Then picking my things and leaving immediately didn't take me more than 5 minutes. So everything should be like approximately 10 minutes for me to walk from that house to the metro. I didn't see that metro card anywhere on the road. Maybe some idiots picked it. People that walk, they won't keep their face front. They are always looking down, looking for what to take. How do you see someone's metro card and you pick it up? Eh? Within 10 minutes, someone picked it up. I used her torchlight. I was very particular where I went to. So I got there. I didn't see the metro card. Video I was doing earlier on, I had to post it because the way the driver kept calling and calling and calling. Like this man got me really angry this morning. But it's by the way, I understand their nationality. They are always dramatic for no reason, always seeking attention. So no big new thing. So I kind of stopped halfway and I'm here right now chance and I would continue from where I stopped. So I was at the part where I was talking about losing my metro card. So good thing was that I went out with my friend who I told you we went together to get the things we left at our former house. So and thankfully she had extra metro card. And this lady she had lost her metro card before in while we were living in that same building. So that night we walked all through the areas to see if we can get the metro card, but we didn't get it. So yesterday was my turn. She was like, I know the pain, I understand how you feel. I was happy because of like hours prior to us leaving the house, I was excited, and then suddenly I used my metro card. I wasn't happy, but somehow I was happy. I just bolted the pen in because I had money in the metro card. When you've recharged and there is money there, because that money there is also like it's real money, just that it's digital. So imagine losing that money physically. So it's also the same thing as losing money physically. I wasn't happy anyways, but I had to take her own. I planned to go to one discount center there to get something, but because of that metro card I lost, I had to use the money I intended to get what I wanted to recharge a whole new metro card. I took her own, recharged again, and the amount I recharged was I think 20 dirham. Yeah, I wanted to recharge like 10 dirham so that I went out with only 20 dirham because these days I notice if I go out with money, I spend everything. Like my eyes keeps on, looking at things to buy and whatever. So, but when I curtail myself and stuff and then my acts, I tend to spend less. And how I do that is by making sure I didn't go with much money. So I took that 20 dirham because I already had in mind what to buy with it. And then because I lost the metro card that had money in it, I had to like take out own, recharge the whole money. Because here in Dubai, in metro stations, they've increased the tariff charges. Like the minimum recharge is from 20. But if you go to the smaller recharge machines outside of every metro stop, not every, like Union, the most busiest metro points and the most popular areas. Yeah, they have like stop by machines. Those ones you can recharge 10 dirham. Or if you come across any groceries, they can charge you like 1 dirham and recharge for you. But in this case, it was already late. There was none of those around. So I went to the radio station, and this time it was left by 9. I was supposed to go by 5. I came back early, but because of my sister, I didn't like leave early. So because of how we went late as well, because we were trying to like fix some things I told you earlier. So at the time all these things happened, it was already to 11. And then another thing happened after the whole back and forth stuff. I recharged and everything. We packed in from Saladin where I went to, going back to my new place. We entered Saladin, we crossed. Then before we got to like because we also stopped by, she needed to buy some food. Yeah, so after that I also quickly branch into one of the discount center, even though I know that I'm not going to buy anything, but let me just check the offer. I know I'm very good, like very, very particular about offers, just to check. I'm just a quick window shopping. So I left. When we got to the Union Metro from Salad, you interchange. Boom! UAE Exchange, Metro going to UAE Exchange was closed for the day. I don't know when did Metro start closing by 11. This is confusing me. Usually Metro closes 12. All of a sudden they're just reducing. One day they will just tell us they close by 7. Like you're rushing thinking, or even walking majestically thinking you have time. Then you get there by 7 or 8, they tell you it's closed. I got angry. I said, oh God, why now? Because I already told my friend, I hope this Metro doesn't close, because this has happened to me before that I shared during prayer times. What's it called? That time they were doing fasting and praying here. So it has happened to me. So I kind of hinted that in, and it happened the way I said it. This my mind. They have a very, very strong instinct. We got there, they were already barricaded everywhere. Even the ones that maneuvered to sneak through, they told them to leave, that UAE was already has closed for the day. Other metros were going. So I quickly took her phone, browsed. Thank God she had Wi-Fi. That's another good thing. We browsed our house from there. Then it showed us like buses to use. So from that metro Saladin, we went back to okay, we're already at Union. So we exchanged to Click to get to where we will find a connecting bus home. Guys, am I the only person this has happened to? Like this thing is fucking annoying. I don't know. Some nationalities in Dubai needs to be laid flat and flogged 100 strokes with koboko. You know koboko, or three Oraimo cord wrapped together. They intentionally like to frustrate people. Like I don't know what people get by being mean. Like you get happiness by watching someone suffer. This is not the first time this is happening. It has always happened repeatedly. Like they are just, I don't know what goes into their light brain. This man clearly saw us running, because the man that helped us at the counter said we should follow exit 3, that there is a bus already there. So that if we go to exit 1, we have to wait for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then me and my sister, we got down from that exit 3. The bus already was there. If you're in the bus, you see people running towards you from the steering, right? He was there. He clearly saw us. Like I could see the mirror, because if I'm seeing the mirror, that means he's seeing me. He clearly saw us. He didn't move. We ran from metro. Just look at us and see the bus. Just like few feet to enter the bus. This man zoomed off. I said, guy, this thing felt like racist. Like it was a racist act. I said, what kind of thing is this? Like even I was like, don't I fire you? I was firing him, giving him waka. Like it's wickedness. Some nationalities in this Dubai, they're too hostile. I don't want to call them, but you people that enter buses, you know them. Look at, you did not run when you saw us coming. At least you would have relaxed. We ran like running as if we don't have life. Only for us getting there. Like look at us, see bus, you drove off. In his mind, he'll be like, yes, I don't suffer them. Anyways, well, one thing I love is karma. One day he will meet his time when he really needed the help. And then he will remember yesterday. So we sat there, we waited for another bus after like 10, 12 minutes to come. We headed home. Then we got home because I didn't go with my key. I forgot my key. That was my mistake. I accept the blame. We got home, the door was locked because the door they lock it from inside, but not, they don't bolt it. There's this hook. They hook it, and then you can open it from outside if you have the key. But they won't bolt it in. The iron, they won't bolt the iron, but they would like the place where the knob, it's locked inside, so that if you have the key, you can just access it, enter without disturbing anyone. So because I was not with the key, I tried every means to open it, even use stick, hook, like different things on the floor to see if I can twist the knob so that you can open. The door refused to open. I started knocking. Nobody answered me because obviously they were sleeping. My dear, I had to activate the childhood in me, like the childishness in me. Thankfully, this same instinct, I went through the window. The window was open, like the window wasn't locked. So from that window, I packed stones, and even the duvet I went to pick, stack it on top of each other. A full-grown adult like me at my age, because we kept knocking for almost 15 minutes, shouting, calling, nobody responded. They were sleeping. I can understand. And then the God was just miraculous. The window was open. From that window, I entered. When I was trying to enter, one nonsense plate fall down, and they clash now. The lady woke up. Oh my God! Hey, what is happening? What is going on? I was trying to like explain to her. I've been knocking. Nobody would have slept outside. She was like, "Don't do it next time. Now, if you kept knocking, even I wouldn't have heard you, because once you close the main door, no one hears what is happening outside." I shall apologize for going through the window, or instead of through the door. I was like a thief in the night. Even one man outside was looking at us. You could think maybe we were like, because that lady, she's very kind. I was just happy that she didn't carry the grudge in her for me, because she's been super sweet to me. When I make a video about my new house and the old one comparison, I will tell you why I love this new place. So because I woke her up, she was deeply sleepy, so she was even scared that someone was breaking in, because sometimes I am grateful for this small body I have, honestly. Sometimes I'm very grateful. Sometimes it's not favorable because people think I'm a kid while I'm a full grown adult. People assume I'm 13, 18, 23. Like, person don't grow. Person don't be small kid. But this my small body be deceiving me and deceiving people. Like, deceiving even me. We have her. I jumped from the window because we could have basically slept outside. Another reason why there wasn't a means of getting in my phone, my Yeye phone, this particular Yeye phone I'm using now, the battery flat. Her number was there. My sister didn't have her number. No means to call at all except to keep knocking. So, and like she told me, there is nothing that would have made them hear me from inside. She said once the door is locked, you cannot hear any knock. So we could have slept outside. Imagine sleeping outside under this heat. So God knew that something like that would happen. So he kept that miracle. The window was not locked. From the window, I stacked stone. In Nigeria, we do it now. When you come back, in Nigeria, we have gates. When you come back then when I was a kid, now if you come back from school, nobody's in the house. You climb the gate, jump in, open the gate, this thing from inside. So I activated that mindset and you used it to enter. My body is small. So from there, I entered, did everything, like apologized, and then I slept. So this was what happened yesterday. I wasn't happy, but the metro car, like three problems in a day. I wasn't happy, but it's okay. At least finally, I woke up this morning refreshed and happy. I forgot about the losses, the stuff that happened. I'm okay, I'm good. So guys, just want to share that out here. Some days are not very, very special. Some days you face like challenges, and some days are amazing. So that is just it. And I just want to put it out here to like encourage someone else. Most times we go through shitty situations, terrible ones, funny ones. Just put them together and still be grateful. Once there is life, there is hope. Do have a blessed day and bye.